Hello everybody and welcome back to our little let's play here. Last time around I showed you a little bit the basic functionalities of the game. We started to explore our continent a little bit. We have met Amsterdam and the Dutch, and also we have fought barbarians valiantly, and now our next goal is to settle our first city, or rather send out our first settler and settle our second city. Um, okay, let's just start out and we'll see what's happened. So
أنا السلطان ديال مراكش
there
أحمد
we
المنصور
go, we have
باسم
met
الشعب ديالي
Morocco.
كنرحب بكم.
And nice to meet you too. Let's see, do you have anything of
زيد.
interest? You're making good money. Otherwise you have not progressed very far either. Nice to meet you. So we have met them up here in the north. Interesting. And yeah, they have some phalanx units, very powerful defense units. And I guess they're going to clean up that barbarian encampment here we met earlier. Alright, and we have just finished our production, the well, which will give us additional food and production, but has a maintenance cost of 2, which cuts a little bit into our budget. If you can see here, that's our income, and you see we get 9 output from all cities. We have 0.36 due to happiness, so happiness influences your money input as well. And we spent 2 on unit maintenance and 2 on building maintenance, and the 2 building maintenance comes from the well we built actually. So yeah, that's that. Then we are down to 4 happiness actually. So how does this work? We actually have every new luxury resource will increase our happiness by 1, and at the same time we lose happiness due to overpopulation. So right now we got 3 citizens, and you will see going this down the more citizens and cities we get. So we'll need to start to exploit these luxury resources eventually, and we're getting there. But as I explained, first I would like, just for the sake of this video, to speed things up and want to build a settler as quickly as possible. This unit is pretty banged up, so I'm going to fortify and let it heal. Oh, scout actually, I think he got a couple of hits, but he healed already himself, if I see this correctly. So we have a natural wonder, wonderful. That will increase happiness by 1. We've got 5 now. Okay, good. Let's find out where actually the Moroccans have settled. I guess it will be somewhere in this area, so let's explore it out. And next turn. There we go. Return. The first French warrior has gained his full strength again, so I'll send him out to south to find out where the barbarian camp is, which I expect to be spawned somewhere here. Next turn. Okay, let's see, is there a hill or something here? Let's go here. No, nothing to see here. Let's click next turn. And we've got the next Pantheon that has been found, and somebody built a Stonehenge already. Good that I didn't start that, otherwise I would have lost the production. So this is what you need to know about these world wonders like the Stonehenge is there's only one you can build actually. So the civilization which built it first will claim all its benefits and bonuses, and no other civilization can build it. So if I build it, let's say one turn later than another civilization, all the production I've invested into the World Wonder will kind of be lost, or not all, but a part will be lost, and I think 50% or something will be transformed into gold, which is kind of yeah, not so great. Um, Also, you can actually conquer world wonders. You'll get some of the benefits of them, but not all after you have conquered them. All right. That's interesting. There. Another pantheon. We're kind of late here with our development. In that regard, I think almost all civilizations have. Okay, got trapping. Wonderful. So now we'll see where deer is actually, and bisons and fish. And we got the archer, and we can construct a camp. So many good things actually. Okay, let's see. There we have fish right away here, in front of our house, our doorstep. That's nice. There's some deer down here, which makes this area actually a little bit more juicier. More juicier. There's stone. We got that earlier, and here's more deer. Okay, good. Gives more food for thought. There's deer. We got a couple of pantheons that have been developed, and we can choose a new research. So next one, actually, I think I'll go for animal husbandry here. I kind of speed ahead, but just to show you what this is about and show you a little bit how the map is evolving as you research. I'll research one by one now. Okay, we have lots of marshes here. Let me go here, this direction. And you go farther south. Still no barbarian camp. I wonder where they are. Alright, well, there.
Im Namen des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen.
Ja, danke schön. Alright, Consul Bismarck of Germany. I wonder where you are. Let's see. Germany. We have them over here. Also with the phalanx. So, here. Okay, so we have Morocco and Germany up here somewhere. It's interesting. So I'm kind of starting to consider actually to build a city somewhere here. The reason is, maybe here even, the reason is that I would like to create a bottleneck over here that will prevent any invading force, or any invading force will be forced to go through the city I place here if it should come to war at some point with these other nations. So I it makes sense to kind of place a city on a strategic valuable spot here, and I think this bottleneck would be perfect suited for that. Same here. There's also a little trick you can use while building a city here. You can actually, if you build a city here, you can move ships that usually would have go all around here, move through the city instead. So it will save you a lot of turns of movement. So this is a nice spot here, or rather, here is a nice spot as well. Very nice places to build cities actually. So we have progressed another social policy. As explained, this defines kind of your civilization, in which direction you want to develop. I went for expansion right now. And actually I go for liberty now. That will give me a free worker. And also increase the tile improvement speed. Wonderful, there's our worker. And we'll go dig right into working this field here. Wonderful, they are ready too. I'll move them down here to support the other warrior in case we find the barbarians. We're kind of suspecting being down here somewhere. Another pantheon. We're quite late with our religion here. Well, not much to be done about it. We need 10 more for 5 more turns, and then we have also our first Pantheon. Kind of sad, but can be helped. As long as we get our religion in time, everything is fine. So, now I have a worker here, and if I can use the worker to build a tile improvement, in this case a camp, and if I build a camp, this tile will be improved by +1 food. I gain more food for it, and I can actually exploit the deer that's on the field here, which means +1 more food. But anyways, okay. 6 turns to go for the tile improvement. Okay. Kind of missing, wondering where that barbarian camp is. I bet if I go down with my units now, I get barbarians coming from up here north. That would be my luck. Right. Okay, we have a settler actually coming pretty soon. And then that's a Moroccan scout here, so I bet we're close to Morocco here. So as you see, our settler will be ready in 2 turns. It's always a bad, or let's say, phrase it the other way around. It's a good idea to escort your settler, because these units are vulnerable to military units. They can be captured actually, and then they are lost to you. And that's a really, really big annoyance if you lose a unit that way. So it's always good advice to accompany it and protect it by a military unit, so it can't be snatched away. So I'll stick around here with my warrior actually to protect it. Amber. Kind of interesting here. So this seems to be connected. Here seems to be a little lake. And this is actually one big landmass. Okay. Good to know. Civ is always full of surprises. And there's our settler. Wonderful. We can build now a granary to support our food production and our growth for our city. Could also build an archer before, but actually I haven't set. If I had raging barbarians actually, meaning a more difficult barbarian setting, I would build an archer now and be more defensive, because we would see much more barbarians roaming the lands. But since that is not the case, I go for a granary. I simply go for growth. All right. Now, the important question is, where are we going to settle? So I have selected now my settler here. And you can already see the game is suggesting already places where you can put your city. This is these symbols that indicate this would be a good spot to build a city. So as you can see, the AI already chooses a place that is close to a river. I explained in my last video that these river spots are pretty nice to build actually cities on, because it will boost your food production. I'm not a big fan of this position here he's suggesting, because it's very close to Amsterdam, and it will make them angry for sure if I would settle here. That's way too close to this guy, and will hamper his growth of his city, and I don't want to make enemies of him right now. So I actually going to look for a spot down here, and I think this one is actually a pretty nice spot. I wish there were some fish around here, but there isn't. And these resources are a little bit far away for my taste. If I place it here, my city will expand eventually. Will become big enough to gain these resources here and the fish over here. So I go with a suggestion and going to build here, my city here. So let's go there. Okay, he suggests this route. Alright. And I'll follow. So now I have here my settler and my warrior. The settler is protected and I can move now over here to settle. Right, let's see what's down here. No, he moved already. Next turn. Alright, archers. And more archers. Alright, it's time to go into another direction. Bye bye. You guys want to go here. That's right. Follow suit. And finally we can found a pantheon. So pantheon is the basic religion. It's not a religion yet, it's basically the ancient version of a religion. We have quite a lot of options left here, though we're pretty much lost in choosing. We have ancestor worship, +1 flamethrower per city, plus a culture cons. Let's see. We wanted to expand fast, so better to get something that gives us a lot of food, so we can get kind of produce a lot of settlers. And at the same time we would like to have something that provides some happiness if they have something, or faith to get actually faster to a religion. However, unique luxury costs, shrines, some food and friend, and wealth, 50% growth rate. This sounds pretty nice to grow our city, but it doesn't help much with happiness. Nothing does actually, if I look at this. Combat strength for cities. Win a battle. Beauty, world wonders. You know, I go with the goddess of fertility. Make love, not war. Alright, so now we'll get a nice little boost here in faith. My god, 800 to grow to get a great prophet. You need a great prophet to found a religion, but there's still 6 to be found, so we'll better hurry up and produce some religion here. Okay, and our growth should be looking a little bit better. Our city's boring. We want culture. Yeah, I know. Can get that. I'll get you some culture as soon as we have the grain. And finally, we have found our barbarians. Oh. Alright, let's give him also a shock and move a little bit back here because I'm not comfortable fighting 2 units at the same time. You continue to explore. Oh, there's the next barbarian camp. We get more and more barbarian camps spawning here around us. And we build our first camp. I think we should have mining, didn't we? Or was that another game? I thought we had researched mining actually. No, we haven't. Oh, we have. Animal husbandry. Yeah, we have mining, so we should be able to build a mine here. I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then we get gems. My precious! Looky. Somebody's already fighting these barbarians here. That's very nice. Maybe we get lucky and kind of reap the spoils of war if we stick around. But actually, that's not introduced to you guys. These kind of methods. Okay. Bronze working I need. Because there's a forest on it. Okay, yeah, I have overlooked that. We can build a mine, but not before we have cleared the forest on this. So we're out of luck. I should have noticed that earlier. So we need to clear the forest first, and for that we need bronze working as technology. Okay. You guys continue down this road. Ha! Somebody is later than me with founding their religion. Pantheon, pardon.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
I love these citations. They sound so nice. Research, got some science and research and production. More citizens for our city. It's good. You're fertile. Be fertile. Alright. Shall we go for bronze working then, so we can actually exploit this? And we will reveal iron on the map as well, which is actually quite nice. And quite important actually to reveal iron, because iron is one of the key resources in this game. It will help you build iron weapons. All units that there is several units that require iron, like knights and swordmen, and they're actually the more powerful than ancient area units. So iron will, more barbarians. So iron is very important resource to build more powerful units. No, I forgot to move my guys here. Okay, we're already where we want to be. So lucky us, and we need to get out of there. Build another camp for more food. More food is good, and then we have to see that make our people happy again. They're a bit unhappy now. We lose happiness because we have no protection in the city. We are illiterate and we are boring. Well, we're not doing too well there in that regard. We should do something about making our people more happy. And I shall. Alright, now we are finally at the point to settle our second city. Let's go. Orléans. Orléans, you are so beautiful. And there are cows now as well. Lucky us. So cows will also improve the food product situation. This is nice. Now go to the monument, so our city won't be as boring anymore as our citizen claim. Let's move into the city to heal. A German soldier there. Borea, interesting. Okay, and now Orléans, as you can see, Orléans has its own production queue, and again we have all these buildings still open that need to be built, which we actually already have built here. Here's the buildings we have: Granary, Shrine, and Well. And you kind of can build the same buildings in every city and need to build them. It's not like you build them once and have them in every city. No. Every city has their own buildings, and so we need to get this started. And actually, we have 160 gold. Interesting. I'll start out here with another shrine to begin with, because I want that faith. We need a religion. So, okay. Build a shrine there to worship the goddess of fertility. Okay, return to map. And what's happening here? Oh, yeah, our shrine, right. And over here, I'm actually going to purchase. What happened there? Oh, I think, little mistake. I actually hurried production for the shrine here because I was in the purchase screen and not in the production screen. Well, there goes the archer I wanted to build over here. At least we have the shrine right away. Not the worst mistake. Alright, you go down there to help out defeat the barbarians that are actually now probably populating down there. Go. Second city. I command you to move south. Okay. And there was our shrine now. And next on the list will be, I think I'm going to go with a monument because I want this city to expand its borders as quickly as possible so we get these other resources here into our reach. Alright. Oh, and see what happened there. Rotterdam. They have built their second city as well. So we're going to be hard pressed to build here our... they probably won't like it if we place another city here, but well, too bad for them. I'm going to do it anyways and provoke some war. Okay. Scout, keep scouting. There. I think I'm going to take a small break here with our scout so he can heal up a bit. It's quite dangerous to run around without full health. If I run into another barbarian group, things are going to look quite bleak. What are you doing at my borders here, Dutch warrior? I hope you don't have any nefarious plans. More science, wonderful. Orleans grows, Paris grows, and we have a city event. It's nice. So, what do we have? Nomadic incursion. News from Paris. A group of nomadic people have appeared at your borders and petitioned for the right to settle in your territory. They seem friendly and are willing to negotiate in order to gain what they desire. How do you respond? Give them land, but only if they adapt our culture. Drive them out and steal whatever we can take. Then we'll get money, or we gain border growth. Invite them to settle only if their finest soldiers join our army. Wonderful. And we get a new free military unit. And invite them to integrate into the city so they may learn of their culture. +1 citizen. Actually, I'll have them become a soldier here because we're short on units. Wonderful. And now we have actually 3 warriors and Paris is secure. Alright. You're selling, we're still dangerous. Got a soldier now. Will probably reflect it next round. I've actually now 4 unhappiness, which brings us to 0 happiness. We better, let's see what next round brings, but there is a barbarian actually. Interesting. Where did you come from, man? Let's see. Next turn. Nice. Cannon fodder. Experience. Thank you. So, we have ours. Should have ours. They're still dangerous. That's kind of weird because we had already. We can build another settler, or actually I'm going to build an archer here just to fulfill their security needs. And now I'm going to take my worker and move him over here. I can't improve the land here right now because I don't have bronze working. Well, it comes in 2 turns actually. In that case I stay here because then I can remove the forest. Okay, to stay here. 45. And let's see what the next turn brings. Unit promotion. And we got actually shock 2. And no, I'll stay with shock theme here. Next turn. Consul Gustav Adolphus of Sweden.
Rike. Jag är Gustav Adolf, medlem av den aktade Vasaätten.
Yeah, hello. Hello, nice to meet you, Snow King. Actually, the Swedes are pretty military focused. Usually, the AI is pretty on conquering stuff. Let's see.
Fortsätt.
Nothing to trade right now with them. Okay, there's not happening. There's the Swedish scout. And the most sophisticated cultures, he has already 4 social policies adapted. My god. And we are we are uncultured. How could that happen? Well, in the beginning, on this difficulty setting, usually the AI is a little bit ahead. That will change sometime down the road. They have a kind of a kickstart. And there we have bronze working. Now we can chop down our forests. We will see iron on the map. Can build a statue of Zeus, a new world wonder, which will give us faith. And defense need modifier reduced. That sounds pretty nice, the statue of Zeus actually. So there we are. And now we can produce a mine. Right, he's healed. He's healed as well. Good news then. That's pretty nice land here, I have to say. And next we are now, I think we now go for the wheel to construct roads, because I want to connect our cities. Right now they are not connected, so let's say if I exploit the gems here for my happiness, the happiness from these gems won't reach the city unless we are connected either by a harbor, so by sea, or by land. And since we're not going to build harbors for quite a while, I'll try to build a land connection with my workers. Alright, let's see, we have iron here, 6 iron right here. This is pretty nice actually, we're in luck. And it's a big, actually a big resource lump here. It can be anywhere between 2 and 6 iron. That's good. Where we should definitely try to exploit this field. So I think that improves the chances that I'm going to build a city somewhere around here. This is a little bit too far away, but I think Paris can reach it eventually. Can also buy my way over there. That's also an option. So anyways, we're pretty safe in that regard. That's good. Good news then, everyone. You're going all to die. But not today. Today I'll say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this little video, and see you tomorrow with part 3. Bye bye.